trigger finger. You ever heard of it? Well, you probably have if you tuned into this broadcast today. But let me tell you, I wrote a book on how to not die before you're dead. And when you get trigger finger, it's kind of hard to keep living. You just can't function. You can't move. You can't write letters. You can't type. You can't grab a glass. You can't twist a lid off of anything. It happened to me. My thumb, I got trigger thumb and trigger fingers on both hands. Now, I'm one of those, I talk about it in my book. I don't immediately try to go to a doctor, but I did go to a doctor and he wanted to shoot me up with some steroids or give me surgery. And I said, there's got to be a better way. Always talk to your doctor. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm just a doctor of life who's lived through and overcome a lot of stuff with myself and my family. Well, anyway, I just said, okay, God, show me what to do. I need to know how to get rid of this without surgery, without shots. And you know what? I found it. I did some research on my own, and I found what? Two things. Awesome. The first was moringa. Moringa. Now, there's all kinds of moringa online on Amazon. Get the kind, I was starting to get one with a plastic bottle. You see, this is empty. I use this all. But I found some that's better. A moringa brand that has light colored moringa powder inside of capsules, which is so much better because light is life. Things that are dark, that are supposed to be light, and when they become encapsulated or put in a pill form, are not light anymore. I don't like those as much. So I got this moringa and I started using it twice a day. I doubled the dose. And also I discovered P5P50. This is something else. I don't understand how it works. I'm not a chemist or a medical doctor. I just know that I started both of those within just a few days, and totally completely within a week, the trigger finger was gone. Now, I also recommend wild-caught salmon capsules, or if you can get the actual wild-caught salmon and cook it, that's even better. And also, too, there's some other things which are really good, but specifically for trigger finger, I can just tell you, it works. It works. Why not try it? Go to your doctor first. Maybe you want to do that instead, because everything does not work with everybody. All of us are fearfully and wonderfully made. And while we're talking about that, I all through this book mentioned, upside down, that you can live with a heart of joy. Fill your life with merry heart moments. That's why I have this channel. I just capture a few merry heart moments every now and then, and it just helps me have a healthier life and a healthier heart. And that, along with moringa and P550, also cured my trigger finger. If you want to read a lot more about how to truly live until you die and not give up, because honestly, who hasn't wanted to give up and think what's the use sometimes, especially as you get older and you sometimes feel all used up, just when you got all this wisdom and experience. So God still has you alive for a reason. You are to live and not die, and you are to be and become all God created you to be, using your unique talents and the unique perspective and the experiences that God has brought you through and the troubles you have overcome. And even when you're not in a perfect family, because there's not such a thing in this world, even God, who created humans and was the best father, did not have a perfect family. Look what happened to all of them, which could fill volumes and volumes of YouTube channel information. So anyway, go get some P5, P50, and moringa. If you want my book, go to charispublishing.com, which is Kharis. That's how you spell the Charis. It means grace. You can also get it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. But it's a really good, interesting read. It's not your usual miracle book. It's really different. There's lots of good miracle books out there, don't get me wrong. But remember, in Psalm 92, the righteous have a promise from God. God promises the righteous that even in old age you shall bear fruit, be fresh and green, and planted in the garden of God. Wow, that's a motivation to keep living. Now, what does that mean, bear fruit? Oranges, apples, whatever? In the book of Galatians, we're told the fruits of the Spirit is love, peace, joy, goodness, gentleness, kindness, self-control, whatever's good, whatever praiseworthy, think on those things. So you can bear the fruits of love. I just happened to be recording this on Love Day in America. But let's face it, most of us don't feel that loved all the time. We do sometimes have a little love here, a little love there. But when you're old and you're righteous and you're trusting in God with all your heart, He gives you love, and love gives you beauty. Love gives you a fresh perspective that even when things aren't that great, most of the time, you can still be beautiful and have love, peace, joy, fruits just bountifully growing out of your life. God bless you. God loves you. God likes you. That's why He makes these things for us to follow in His Word to do, because He likes us so much. He wants the best. He does have a wonderful plan for your life, but you got to trust in Him with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge Him. He will direct your paths. For those of us who know and love and trust in the Lord with all our hearts, the best is yet to come.